Hello, everybody. Welcome into a Tuesday, October 7th. This is Rex Tech Pub live. And anything that I've got to say? No, not really. I heard that they're working on forcing us to make, it's in beta now, but when it gets finalized, when you do your installs, it's going to force you to make a Microsoft account. And they're not going to let you get around that anymore. And they're in beta. It's in beta right now for the finalization and kind of final steps and what they're going to do with that and testing and whatever. A lot of testing. So the OBO won't let you skip this anymore. You have to get a Microsoft account. Then once you get one, you can just sign right back. Yeah, at some point they're gonna say, okay, you can't do all those workarounds that we're doing, the new one and the old one. Those aren't going to work around. Those workarounds aren't going to work anymore. They will they're working now, but eventually they're going to stop working. So the local account only or the bypass NRO, that's not going to work. Microsoft said that themselves on, I think it was Brun Tech, and then Brytech also said it, so he's got it on his channel. So again, I'm just repeating what I'm hearing. So, but that's what I know so far, and it's about all I know as far as the Microsoft stuff. So, the one in the bedroom, that one's still waiting for an update. Still got the orange circle in the system tray. Waiting for me to do that update. I think probably later today I will. Today or tomorrow. I'm not sure when. But I'll get it done one of these days. I know that was long overdue. Just not wanting to get it just yet. Hello, Charlie. And I've been getting a few more phone calls about the latest update and Windows 11 and all this other stuff that I really don't want to answer. But I do, even though I roll my eyes up. It's like, didn't I just answer this question with the last person that called and the person before that one and maybe the person before that one too? So this is like the fourth time I've answered this question. So it's just automatically yes, 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 no, 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 yes. Can't do it this way. Gotta do this. Click on this for it. I've got it all memorized. People just keep asking that same question. But hey, William, thank you for being here. Let's see. We're gonna get Brian here. We got Charlie. We've got Ken. We've got Jeff. And Bill. Yeah, and now that people are wanting to do that I'm first thing so badly, I'm not sure this crown and whatever numbers thing is such a good thing because now it's making people want to be first everywhere, including me sometimes. So I'm not sure they started a good thing there. I don't know if I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but I have that A lot of places, everybody's wanting to be. Hey, I want to be first. No, I'm first. No, me. I'm like, oh my god. A lot of funny things have been happening since they started doing that. I don't know. People are strange. Hello, Greg. Thank you for being here today. Even though it's just my normal crew I hang out with at night, at least you guys show up here. And then you get some new people in here too, but I like some of the old guys that were out here about 4 or 5 months ago. I like see them to come back, but I don't think they're going to. I got a whole bunch of set of other names in my head of people I haven't seen for a while. I'm like, I'd like to see them come back, but they're not gonna. Hmm. Ken Stell's just like the Energizer battery. He just keeps going and going. Yeah, he will for a while till he burns out. So I've tried that. I've done that on some days and some nights. I just keep going and going and going. It's like, no, I'm not tired yet. And then usually on the trip back home, I just go, ugh. I just, oh my god, completely no energy, hardly any energy left to pedal. I'm just completely just had all the energy till then, and it's just it all left me. My legs felt like marshmallows. I've had a lot of nights like that. Be going strong, almost like 3.5 miles home. Then my legs just turn to mush. Ugh. Too tired. Don't want to go any further. So it's a nice day here, nice and sunny. I think it's in the 60s here. At least that's what it feels like. It feels like it's in the 60s. It probably isn't. No, it isn't. It's 53. It's cooler than I thought. Yeah, it's a little bit breezy. It's not bad out. Not bad out at all. Nice biking weather today. No, I don't either. That's an awfully long time to stay awake and trying to keep your mind busy that long. I know I wouldn't be able to. My breaking point nowadays is long before then. I haven't been getting any calls lately for computer stuff, so I know tomorrow morning I gotta be out doing a couple of things. It's about like 6, 7 computers I gotta check on, and then 2 or 3 in another building. So check on them, see how they're doing. check the alert, check how they're operating and other things, see if there's any issues, and if not, then just turn the light back off and close the door behind me. Did something for 72 seconds earlier today. Yeah, that's what they're. Most of them are, Jeff. Is most people just wanting to get to Windows 11. I think I finally got Brainerd over the stubborn step where they just didn't want to, and I told them all. So then, fine, call me. Be left in the dust when October 13th or whenever it gets here. And then now they're starting to call me. It's like, okay, wait a minute, maybe we'll take you seriously. You got three offices over here that need to be upgraded. And say, yeah. Little by little, and if I get too bogged down, then I call the other guys, and they'll help me get it done. I gotta stop over at Bob's shop one of these days. Got a few things I need to get over there. Yeah, Prime Day started today. My air care is flying around a lot today. Or I think that maybe is the same. Wait a minute, I can tell. I can't tell. They flew over already. I think that's the same helicopter I saw landing about a half hour ago, 25 minutes ago. They just flew over. Officially called Prime Big Deals. So they're only gonna have deals on certain things, or uh, I gotta get over to Hobby Lobby. That's what I want to do today. Get over to Hobby Lobby and maybe spend some money. It'll be beneficial. It'll be for arts and crafts stuff. There's some things over there I need to different parts of different things I need to get, and the Hobby Lobby shop will have most of it. Again, different ideas going through my head. It's not for here. It's over at a friend's house. Some organizational skills things that are over. I think I can find at Hobby Lobby. And I might pick up something for myself to do this winter. I don't know what that'll be. If make a wallet, or we gotta sew it together. They'll give you the leather to put the leather pieces of the wallet together, and you gotta sew it all together. And they're gonna stamp out the design with a hammer and this little chisel thing that makes the little indents in the leather. Um, there's a whole bunch of things I could get into. So I just stop over there today and kind of look around Hobby Lobby and just stick my nose in there and see what I think of it. And I don't know, I might spend 5 minutes in there, or I might spend an hour in there. I don't know. I haven't been in there yet. I know I need to get some more bulbs for my. I need to get some more LED bulbs for my lights. That's the other reason I need to get out today. There's some things I need to get. While I'm out, I might as well stop down at Hobby Lobby and take a look, see what they've got, see if there's anything that might curiosity. I don't know. I might go in there and think, "Hey, that looks cool. What's this?" And then once I do that, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'll look at everything. It's kind of like, "Oh, that's neat," but I don't know. I don't know. Any of you guys got a Hobby Lobby or something like that in your area? I say I haven't been needing to go to one for a while, but now someone actually suggested for some of the things that you need, you might want to check Hobby Lobby. It's like, why would Hobby Lobby have things like, you know what? Yeah, maybe they would have. Okay, yeah, they might have that. Now, yeah, that I know they. Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby and pick up a few things. Hello, dog. That's what my plans are today. Is after this is I'm gonna head down to the. I'm gonna head kind of northeast here, or northwest actually. Head over into Baxter and then actually take the same road going out to Walmart, except yeah, just a block or two before I take a left to go to Walmart. Hobby Lobby is off on the right side. I just have to get from that side of the street to that side of the street. Hmm, that might be interesting. There's no easy way of doing it from there. Now that I'm thinking about it, might have to get creative on how to do that. Otherwise, I have to go back up to the stoplights and get on the other side of the street and then go down, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I what? I think we do, but I don't. Oh, I interrupted your nap. Well, what? You didn't get any sleep last night? You didn't sleep from 1 a.m. till 6 a.m. Or 1 to at least 7 a.m. That's about when I got up this morning. It's a little bit before 7. By the time I got out of bed, it was 7:02. So I gotta get up. Yeah, I'm up. 7:02. No, I don't want to be up. I almost laid back down, but I knew I couldn't. I had things I had to do this morning, and I didn't really want to, but uh, the money is in the bank for that one already, so it was good enough payout that it was worth doing. I was kind of worried about that. I said, yeah, they're only gonna give me like $40, $50, and they're just gonna, well, here's your 50. He's like, yeah, no, got more than that this time. I think he's starting to finally wise up. He's not done. They're not completely done paying off, but they're close. They're almost. I need to start looking for trailer tires already. So when you got weight in the trailer like that of 90 some pounds, or sometimes 60 pounds, 70 pounds, 94 pounds, 90, 95, 96 pounds is about the max weight I'll take. Otherwise, it starts getting a little too heavy after that. Yeah, I had one last week that was about 98 pounds, and that was I can do 98, but that's pushing the limits. I'd like to stay around 96, 90. Yeah, 96 pounds. Yep, I was just talking about that earlier. Is it it's in beta right now, but they have plans, Jeff, to take all the Microsoft go arounds for getting around that Microsoft account. They're taking it all out. This guy was reading it right from Brightech, I think, was reading it right from the Microsoft page. And it said, "We are removing all." Yeah, I kind of had a feeling they were gonna. I kind of had a feeling they were gonna do this. I just didn't know when. They had mentioned it a while ago that they were gonna start going in and trying to block some of this stuff from happening, and it looks like they're starting on it. And that's in beta right now. But then there's a lot of things that are in beta right now. So, but once if you have to sign in with an account, Microsoft account, when you're done getting your Windows 11 installed, just turn around and put back a local account. They're not saying you have to stay in this the Microsoft account, because once you get the Microsoft account, once you're signed in, yeah, they get a little bit of login information, and that's what they're after. They're after your information. That information you give them on the login. That whole information stuff, with your name and that stuff they get. But after you're done with all that and you get Windows installed, just turn around and go back to a local account. Just while you're setting it up during the Windows install, you have to set up with a Microsoft account. And then after you're done doing that, just turn right back around and put the local account back on. That's kind of what they're expecting you to do. That's why they said that. Most people that will do this will just turn right back around and put the local account back on. So they kind of know that's what's going to happen. So do what they're expecting. Get all logged in and get a Microsoft account when you. I know it's a pain in the ass to do it that way, but there's things we have to live with, I guess. Microsoft is not giving us an option this time, or they are now, but that's soon. They're soon closing the door. They're gonna soon close that door so that you can't do all that getting around the Microsoft account anymore. They're shutting all that down. Uh, I think you're gonna get some kind of, I don't know. Someone will have to try it here in a couple of days. I know you don't want to, and I don't want to because I'm not going to. But if someone's just installing after they get out of beta, because they're in the beta part of this right now, they're not fully done testing it. When they're done testing it, they have it fully implemented. I wonder if someone would go and do a fresh reinstall with their USB flash drive with Windows 11 on it. I wonder if Rufus would work and that go around. I don't think it will. I think it'll block you from doing that. Because you would think Microsoft would know about the Rufus. You would think they would know about that, right? I don't know. Seemed kind of funny to me that they wouldn't know about the Rufus. I think they do, so I think they probably roadblock that one too. I don't know. Someone will have to test that in a week or two. Reinstall their Windows 11 on a USB and see if they can do that. I don't think you can. And I'm saying I don't think because I'm not sure. Maybe they hadn't gotten to that part, but I think they did. I think that's on their list of one of the things to block. I do believe. So yeah, that Rufus thing will probably work for now, but don't be surprised if it stops working. And then don't come crying and yelling at me saying that the Rufus thing quit working, and you're going to say, why did it quit working? I said, didn't we talk about this a couple of days ago? Didn't I say this was going to possibly quit working? I said possibly. I didn't say yes or no to it because I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I have no reason to, but this is for more of the enthusiasts. People that have just dumb time on their hands. Like, well, I'm going to reinstall Windows 11 today. Go ahead, tell me if after a week or so, when this when they get done with all their blocking, all the ways of getting around that Microsoft account thing. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how far you get, because I think here in a week or two they're gonna have that completely blocked. But I don't know. Maybe in Rufus, maybe you can get around it. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know, because I have no idea. I would think they would have that blocked on Rufus. I think you're gonna get some kind of message that's gonna show up saying that it can no longer blank 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 whatever, and you're gonna just be forced to click OK, and it's gonna erase the entire thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't install Windows 11 a lot unless I absolutely have to. So I don't know. You guys would have to tell me. Well, what is the date next week? Isn't that supposed to end the 13th? Yeah, 6 more days. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Um, that's really going to be interesting to see how that nightmare turns out between the number of people that are going to keep their computers running without support, which on for Windows 10, that end of life is coming up here pretty PDQ. Um, I hope everybody is ready for Windows 11. I hate saying that because I don't like forcing people onto things, but yeah, we're kind of we're kind of at the end of the line, folks, for Windows 10. So I don't know. I hope everybody makes the right decision and kind of just floats over to Windows 11 and just keeps going on with life. I mean, there's not much you can do about it at this point. Sure, you can stay on Windows 10 with no security, but that's like on purposely sticking your thumb into the bandsaw blade. Why would you want to do that? That's just sticking your thumb out there, waiting to get hurt, and it's gonna get hacked off. Like, why do that? Why not just? I'm not gonna start preaching about it, but you guys know where I'm going with that. If you're not looking at Windows 11 yet, maybe you should be. For people that are at end of and EOL for Windows 10, Windows 10 people, I think maybe you should start looking, or because now is the time to make that decision. You got like 6 or 7 days. What are you gonna do? Switch over to 11 or go to Linux, or need I say the horrible word Apple? I don't know. People in America need to start making up their minds. The time's coming up quick. I actually forgot about that, so it was kind of good that Ken reminded me that that's coming up kind of quick here. So people need to make up their minds if you're on Windows 10. kind of need to make up your mind as to what you're going to do. No, that's the conversation. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do anything with the license. I think it's just going to harass you for the Microsoft account. And you can still use the no account. They haven't enforced it yet because that's still in beta. They're still testing it, Jeff. So they haven't quite enforced that yet. But when I know, I'll let you guys know when they've finally got that fully cemented. If anybody tells me, and if nobody tells me, then I can't tell you. But I'm sure somebody out there will let me know that it's not in beta anymore. And look out, here it comes. Yeah, connect to a domain. And I don't know. You guys can do whichever way you want, but there's a few ways out there that I don't recommend. But I'm not gonna say you can't. Just kind of scratching my back of my head, thinking, yeah, why would you want to do it that way? Yeah, it's extendable if you want to pay more. I think it's what 60 next time. It's 30 this time. Next year it'll be 60. And I think it doubles then the year after that. So I know they're just gonna keep tightening the band until it gets so uncomfortable that you just cave in. And that's what they're kind of waiting for. It's like you did 30 once, you're gonna do this the 90 the second time, you're gonna do it again. And I think by the third time, people are just gonna say, I ain't doing this no more. So they're gonna just bail ship on Windows 10 and go over to 11. I would think. I would hope that's how it works. Is they might do it once, they might do it twice. I don't think the home user will do it the third time. If the second time, they might do it once. They won't do it a second time, and they definitely maybe some people might try the third time, but no. I don't see this being long lived for home users to be doing this, paying the 30 and then the 60, and I I don't see it lasting long. Maybe companies can do it a lot easier because they've got a little extra moolah to go around, so they might be able to do it two or three times. Where the home user is gonna maybe do it once. In most cases, they won't do it twice. I'd be surprised if a home user goes up to the third time and says, I'm going to pay for it again. I'm going to look, okay, that's being, for one, you're being stupid. I mean, why procrastinate that long? I mean, after maybe the first or second time, yeah, but there shouldn't be a third time. At that time, just bail ship and jump over to Windows 11 or jump to some other operating system. There's plenty of them out there. Windows isn't the only one. And if anything else that I'd suggest running off to is maybe Linux. Apple, I don't know. You can try it, but I don't think I ever would. Or you can get an Android computer, desktop that runs all Android apps and everything. You can do that if you want. You can get the Android OS download, and you can download Android, whatever the latest one, and use that as a computer. I know there's options out there, but I don't know, Long Dog. I really don't know. I'm sure Microsoft has their own way of counting how many machines are still running what. So I'm sure Windows 10, the count is still going to continue at the number that it's at. Staggering enough people are just going to still use Windows 10 on the internet, even though they're not supposed to. They're going to keep doing what they've been doing. Like, come on, people. Wake up. Stop doing that. Once you've lost security support, you need to get off of it. But, yeah, don't get me started, because I talked about this to a guy in the office the other day, in his office. And he was just kind of wondering if maybe he can go 3 or 4 days beyond it. He said, "Do you really think I'd get into a lot of trouble if I just waited 3 or 4 days?" And I said, "Maybe not, but I wouldn't risk it." I don't know if I convinced him or not. I'll find out in a couple of days. I mean, I can't stop him, but I told him you really shouldn't. Once October 13th, whenever the due date is here, you should probably get off of it. Oh, Jeff, my old HP Envy is over 11 years old. I've got a... Yeah, it's kind of like the laptop I was using before I had to get my new one. That old HP that I was using. And it finally gave up the ghost. I think the drive died on it or something. But that's still up in the closet. If I can get that one running, I might turn that into a Linux box. I might. Don't know yet. I've got quite a few laptops around here that I don't want to send to the recycling, but I don't know. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here soon because I went longer than I wanted to. It's 2:38, so I think I am gonna wrap it up, guys. I'll start off kind of off in the middle of the top of the list here. Want to thank guys. Thanks to Ken, Charlie, William, Jeff, Charlie, and everybody else that's been here. Long Dog, Kinsnote. Yeah, thank you guys for being here today. It has been fun. Time just got away from me again because I started yakking again. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday. I will have a live stream tomorrow. Same time, same place. Probably with the same people, unless anybody else wants to show up that's new. So until then, guys, it's been fun. I'll see everybody later. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll be on Zoom probably later tonight if, I don't know, I'm going to be outside doing anything. So I don't think I'll get on Zoom this afternoon, but I don't know. More than likely, I'll see you tonight. Bye, guys. Catch you later. Bye for now.